Most people think that all dogs are natural swimmers. But the reality is that swimming is not fun or even comfortable for a lot of dogs. Most dogs instinctively do a version of the doggy paddle if they find themselves in the water, but that doesn't necessarily mean they can swim or even stay afloat. Even if your dog loves swimming, dogs should always be monitored as certain circumstances can put them at risk of drowning. Although most dogs can learn how to swim, some may have a more challenging time than others, mostly because of their genetics. The French Bulldog or Dachshund, for example, have short little legs that don't allow them to take big strokes and easily stay afloat in the water. Even if you own one of these breeds and they seem to have no problem in the water, keep in mind they are probably exerting more to stay afloat than a long-legged dog. Densely muscular and evenly proportioned dogs, including pugs and English or French bulldogs, may also have a tough time in the water. These dogs are built in a way that they suppress their respiratory function due to their short nasal passages, long soft palate, constricted nostrils, and collapsing trachea. All these factors can make it difficult for these dogs to efficiently swim, especially underwater. The type of water your dog swims in can also determine whether underwater swimming is safe or not. Whether swimming in the backyard pool or diving into a local lake, each type of water, both fresh and salt, presents different dangers for your dog. Assuming chlorine levels are usually kept in a safe range for you to swim, your pet might be more susceptible to pool chemicals because their ears, eyes, and noses are more sensitive. Although lake water is natural, it can be filled with dangerous bacteria, algae, and chemicals. If your dog ingests too much of this water, there's a chance it may suffer complications. Another danger of allowing your dog to swim underwater is the potential of developing hypothermia. Hypothermia occurs when blood flow is driven from the skin surface and extremities to vital organs, including the heart, lungs, and brain. It means that muscles working hard to swim, which need abundant blood flow, will be deprived of blood supply, reducing the effective delivery of oxygen. Depriving working muscles of blood supply may result in your dog's muscles getting tired and the risk of drowning increases. Dogs can't tell you when they're cold or warm, and their bodies and muscles are working hard under the surface. Allowing your dog to swim underwater in cold or chilly weather can expose them to the risk of hypothermia. Just as swimming underwater can be dangerous for dogs, it can also be perfectly safe if they are adequately monitored. Swimming is great exercise, and it can be especially beneficial for dogs with stiff or painful joints. Swimming can also help dogs to cool down and relax in hot weather. Supervision is always key to ensuring the safety of your dog. You can never care too much, so be sure to stay vigilant. It's typically safe for a dog to swim underwater in a well-balanced chlorinated or saltwater swimming pool. Swimming in an unknown body of water may be harmful to dogs, so always stay vigilant. After swimming, it's best to hose your dog off, followed by a proper bath using a good shampoo and conditioner that will take care of its skin and coat. Pack drinking water in a bowl to prevent your dog from drinking from water bodies, be it pools, oceans, or lakes. All these precautions make swimming far less dangerous for dogs. Now that your dog has got some good exercise, they're sure to be hungry, right? I hope you packed some good treats. Most dog owners know the rule that dogs and chocolate don't go together, but many people aren't sure why. Chocolate contains a toxic component called theobromine, very similar to caffeine. Both chemicals are also used medicinally as a diuretic, heart stimulant, blood vessel dilator, and smooth muscle relaxant. Humans efficiently metabolize theobromine, but dogs process it much more slowly, which causes a buildup to toxic levels in their system. The danger chocolate poses to your dog depends on the nature of the chocolate, the amount consumed, and your dog's size. Larger dogs can eat more chocolate than a small dog before suffering ill effects. Your dog consuming a small amount of chocolate will probably only give your dog an upset stomach with vomiting or diarrhea. When consumed in large amounts, theobromine can cause muscle tremors, an irregular heartbeat, internal bleeding, seizures, or a heart attack. Theobromine poisoning often starts with extremely hyperactivity of the dog. The symptoms will likely begin to show within 4 and 24 hours after ingestion. If you notice that your dog has eaten chocolate, you need to go to your veterinarian as soon as possible. Dogs are mostly induced to vomit within 2 hours of ingestion to minimize the harmful effect. Darker, purer varieties of chocolate, such as dark chocolate and cocoa powder, contain the highest levels of theobromine. The high level of theobromine in these chocolate types means it only takes a small quantity to harm a dog. White and milk chocolate have the lowest level of theobromine, so you need to take precautions and keep chocolate or cocoa products away from your dog. Another food that's dangerous to your dog is avocado. There are mixed reactions to whether avocado is good or not on the internet, but truth be told, avocado isn't safe for your dog. It's because avocado contains a toxin called persin, which is quite dangerous to animals like horses, birds, and dogs. Persin is a natural antifungal compound that is produced within the avocado plant. It's said that persin isn't harmful to a dog in small quantities, but it's better to stay away from it entirely since there are other foods your dog can eat. The concentration of this toxin is high in avocado leaves, thick skin, and pits, while the flesh contains low levels of this chemical. Surprisingly, the greatest danger the avocado presents for dogs is in the pit, also called the avocado seed. Yes, the seed contains persin, but the more prominent problem is the choking danger it causes. The pit size is perfect for getting stuck in the dog's throat. Even if it doesn't get stuck in the esophagus or airway, the pit can get quickly stuck in the intestine and cause a severe obstruction of the intestinal tract. If your dog gets into your avocado stash, take it to the nearest veterinary emergency room right away. Grapes, raisins, and currants can also cause acute kidney failure in dogs. Recently, there has been a rapid increase in dog deaths after they've eaten raisins or grapes. Poisoning has occurred after ingesting any color of grapes or raisins, such as red, green, and purple. All types of grapes, including those with seeds and seedless varieties, even the organic or non-organic types of these fruits, should be avoided when it comes to dogs or pets. Foods containing raisins, currants, and grapes, such as granola mix, Raisin Bran cereal, trail mix, and baked goods, are also potential sources of poison that your dog should avoid. The cause of the poisoning in these fruits is still unclear, as no toxic agent has been identified. But some researchers suggest that a mycotoxin, a poisonous substance produced by fungus or mold, may be the cause. Some guess a salicylate naturally found in the grape that decreases blood flow to the kidneys is the cause of kidney failure. Since the reasons why these fruits are toxic to dogs are currently unknown, any exposure should be a cause for concern. Onion, garlic, chives, and leek are also fearsome foods to avoid for dogs. These plants all belong to the allium family, and besides making your dinner taste great, they can incite severe medical problems for your dog. They may be good for you, just like chocolate, but they aren't suitable for your pet. Be it raw, powdered, cooked, or dehydrated, all can cause rupturing of your dog's red blood cells and causes anemia. Consumption of these herbs can also cause gastroenteritis or inflammation of the gastrointestinal tract. It can cause dogs to drool, abdominal pain, vomiting, and diarrhea. If you've learned a thing or two in this video, kindly give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos if you haven't. Hey, before you go, kindly turn on your notification bell so you won't miss future videos. Thanks for watching. See you next time.